guys. So, I'm at my friend's house tonight, obviously. So, hi. So, I have all my devices tonight. I'm super excited that this is the first time that I've been able to actually be away from my home and have all of my devices to be live all at one time. But hi, guys. Welcome. But listen, if y'all, I'm gonna just bring you guys up so y'all can see me for a second. I am so sorry. I'm being so rude, aren't I? But anyways, obviously my friend still has the tree up, and that's okay because I think it's beautiful and absolutely perfect. Hey, sweetheart. Hi. So, anyways, if you all don't know who I am, I'm just going to give a quick introduction of who I am, how it is I ended up doing what it is that I do, all of that kind of fun stuff, okay? But anyways, it is time because it is 6:59 p.m. here in Central Kentucky. So, if you don't know, hey there. Hi. So anyways, if you all don't know, my name is Nataushia. I'm 32 years old. I am from Central Kentucky. I started my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. I weighed over 500 pounds. Just 500. Okay? I'm no longer 500 pounds. I'm happily, I've worked my butt off. I'm not going to say happily, but I have 100% worked my butt off to get to where I'm at. But anyways, I had lost roughly 200 pounds. Thank you for sending me stars. Thank you so much. But I had lost roughly 200 pounds, okay? And I became injured, and I started to do research because I knew that I still wanted to do cardio within my lifestyle because I know with doing cardio, especially with my makeup and how it is, it's very beneficial for my weight loss journey. But in addition to that, I also started to change my lifestyle. And what I mean, hey, Amy, and what I mean by that is I started to incorporate more water into my daily routine. I started to incorporate more exercise. I started to also watch what I ate, believe it or not. And that was one of the most challenging situations for me to face. And I'm just shaking up my pre-workout. I'm sorry. But anyways, I will let you all know that in that whole process, I started in May of 2021, mind you, at over 500 pounds. And then changed my lifestyle, how I was eating, exercise was increased, all of that kind of stuff, water intake. Then June of 2021, June 30th to be exact, I had gastric sleeve surgery. And today I went in for my follow-up. It was like my 2-year post-op follow-up. And I literally got to talk to my surgeon for the first time since he did my surgery, actually, which was on June 30th, because I had just been seeing a practitioner. And he literally looked at me today and he said, when you came in, he was like, I didn't think you were going to lose weight. But let me tell y'all something. I did. And he said that he was proud of me, and it made my whole entire day. Even though I've had like an emotional, crazy roller coaster of a day, let me go on ahead and tell you that it made my day. For him to say that, he seen me and thought that I was not going to lose weight, but then I ended up losing weight. But anyways, I did my gastric sleeve. I didn't really listen to the doctor because I started to go on ahead and exercise. As soon as I got home, I started going on walks around the neighborhood. I started to do whatever I could because I knew that I was ready to lose weight and do what I needed to do for me, because I had to bust my butt to get my surgery. I had to plan all of my stuff myself because my insurance expired so abruptly. Like, I went and met my surgeon in May of 2021. June 30th, I had my procedure. So that's kind of where I was at. Like, I literally had a month to do everything. And I went in surgery day. I was 441 pounds on the dot. Okay. But as I transitioned and done all my stuff, and after I started doing my walks around the neighborhood, I got cleared to go on ahead and get back in the gym. So then I started going and doing swimming pool workouts, like cardio swimming pool workouts. After that, I got clearance to go on ahead and start working out on the floor. So I got to do that. Nataushia, you've come a long way. Looking good. Thank you. I sure have. But I started working out on the floor, slowly increasing my resistance and all of that kind of stuff. Because as you guys work out, it's super, super important to trying to continue to challenge yourself so that you're actually improving you, your strength, and etc., etc., okay? Hello, do you go live on YouTube? Yes, if you'll look at this little banner thing down here, it has all my information if you can read it. But anyways, that's what I did. Now, I recorded everything. So I did cardio, hip-hop, kettlebell amped, ripped, rumble, all of that kind of stuff. You're not in my bedroom, no. You are in my friend's living room right now. So hi. But my friend is currently at the gym. So I have the house to myself right now because they had to go pay rent and go do all their festivities. So because I came to DoorDash and work, I asked my friend if I could just come over, and here I am. But anyways, I have literally tracked my entire journey. I've shared everything, recorded everything except for my swimming and swimming pool workouts, okay? Hey, girl. But anyways, after I had lost around 200 pounds, I had this super crazy surge of energy. So I was like, I want to go on ahead and start running. So I did. But what happened is while I was running, I injured my left ankle. So then that's when I started to research like other avenues of exercise because I knew that I wanted to do more. And I knew that I could do a little bit more in a chair potentially, but I wasn't certain because I never knew seated cardio was even a thing. Didn't. I sure the heck did not. So I kind of ran across seated cardio. There was a gentleman that I actually came across here on TikTok. I don't remember who it is. I don't. But then I also started to Google stuff, YouTube stuff, whatever I could do. And I just kind of compiled everything together. Hey there. Hey, Brittany. But I kind of compiled everything together and did a run of my own. And what I mean by that is I didn't believe seated cardio would work for me. I'm going to keep it real with you. I did not think seated cardio would do a single thing because sitting in a chair, you don't expect to actually get a workout. I'm just going to keep it real. If you ain't never tried it, please, for the love of sweet dear baby Jesus, don't knock it because it does work. If you don't think it does, just give it a shot before you knock it, okay? But anyways, I already knew how to do like modified exercises. I can show you how to do modified push-ups. I can show you how to do modified mountain climbers, modified jumping jacks, modified burpees to where you literally don't get in the floor. Like I can do whatever you want in a sense because where I was over 500 pounds, I don't know if you can tell, but I do got the excess skin to show. I had to learn modifications in order for me to reach my goals. But after I got injured and I found that seated cardio type stuff, I ran with it. But after I started to do it, I went on ahead and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start recording myself because I've recorded my entire journey, okay? And I was like, I'm just going to do this. Well, in this whole entire process, mind you, I didn't expect to be nominated for the Cheers Choice Awards. I didn't expect to be in the position that I even am in currently because of you guys. I didn't expect to create the family on the platforms that we have created because when I say we created a platform, baby, we have. Because like I had a super rough day today. Like I had 5 tears all day. I have felt, I don't even know. Like I have had a super, super difficult day. And when I tell you, like, Courtney reached out to me, Brittany reached out to me, like, I cannot tell you the amount of people that have reached out and just simply uplifted me and been like, you know what, like, you've given me hope, like, you've done this. Like, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I 100% mean that, okay? But that's beside the point. What I will do is I will show you all how to properly sit in our chairs. I'm going to also show you guys some modifications so that if you cannot do these exercises, you can do something different. And what I mean by that is we're going to be doing 14 exercises at 30 seconds apiece, okay? And then after that, we're going to have a 10-second breather. In that 10 seconds, I'm going to show you all the next exercise. I'm going to show you modifications and all that kind of fun stuff, okay? Courtney, you made me tear up. Like every single one of you guys that has reached out to me today to simply uplift me or say, hey, I want to give you a donation because I know that you're trying. I see you struggling, but I see that you're trying. It's just like Wendy. She got me some protein shakes because I didn't have whatever. Like when I tell you guys that y'all make me tear up by the love that you guys show me, y'all are like an entire family that I've always, in a sense, wanted. So thank you for that. But anyways, it's beside the point. Let me get back on track before I start crying and boo-hooing because that's what I'm going to do because it's just one of those days for me. But anyway, I will show you all how to do a modified exercise, because I know in doing those exercises for 30 seconds, it is absolutely difficult sometimes, especially for those of us that are just starting out. So I'm very much adamant about showing you guys modifications. Go at your own pace. Don't overdo it. Listen to your body and just simply go and do anything that you feel like you can do. But I'm here to tell you, a lot of times we are more capable of doing more than what you realize, because we have so much more left in our tank. When we get tired, we have so much more and we don't realize it, okay? But anyways, what our routine is going to be tonight is we have reach and step, seated jog, jump ropes, quick feet, out and ups, under leg jacks, obliques. We have battle ropes, leg raises. I know that sounds super scary, but baby, trust me, I'm going to show you a modification. You're going to be like, this is going to work. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, I'm getting sassy. Okay. Then we're going to move into tapsies, knee slice or knee slam, cross punch kick, shoulder press, and hip abductions. Okay. What questions have been asked? What did I miss? Oh, we got this, okay? But anyways, YouTube, I'm going to bring you down. Hello from West Virginia. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to bring you guys down. I have 3 devices. So I'm going to bring you guys down so you guys can watch me, okay? So sorry. Now, don't judge me. We got to do what we do, okay? But I have my pre-workout. I'm going to show y'all how to do this, how to sit in our chairs, and then we're going to get started and have a great old time, okay? But listen, I don't have time for negativity today or any other day. So if you come up on here, if you guys do, please keep the negativity off, because I cannot deal. I can't today. This is a positive zone over here, okay? I don't know if y'all know it, but it is an absolute positive zone over here. Anyways, so what you're going to do when we're doing seated cardio is extremely important that you sit properly in your chairs, okay? So what you need to do is make sure you kind of try to sit at the edge of your seat, okay? Now, I understand, especially when I started doing seated cardio, the very first time, I had to rely on the back of my chair quite a bit, because I just didn't have the core strength to keep my back off the back of my chair. So I understand you may hit the back of your chair some, and that is okay. So don't think that you are doing it wrong, all right? But what we also need to do when we are doing seated cardio is make sure that you try your best to keep your core tight. And a lot of you guys are always like, how do you keep your core tight? Honey, if you have ever taken a selfie before, sucked your belly in to try and like make yourself look skinny, that is literally what keeping your core tight is. It's basically sucking your belly button into your spine, baby, okay? But anyways, I'm going to show you seated quick feet. We actually have that exercise tonight, but that's one exercise that you can utilize and still get cardio if you cannot finish one of the other ones. So to do seated quick feet, what you're going to do is you'll have your arms out in front of you if you can handle it, and just do this number right here, okay? Pretty simple, right? But I understand maybe if you are just starting out, doing your arms up is a little bit of a challenge, and that's okay. Do what you can do. Now, I am going to show you seated jog. I'll show you the advanced version, and then I will show you the modified version. And then we're going to get this party started, okay? So to do the seated jog, what you're going to do is this. So notice how my back's off the back of my chair. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay? So that's how you do the seated jog, the advanced version. Now, I understand if you're just starting out, that's highly intimidating and almost impossible. So I've got you. What you're going to have to do instead is you're going to have to use your feet and your arms. Your toes will remain on the floor, and you're going to raise your heels up. So just watch. We got pump, 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 pump. Okay? That's how you have to do it. But at the end of the day, all I ask is go at your own pace. I don't care how many reps you get. I don't care if you get 2, 20, 200. I don't care. The only thing that I care about is that you go at your own pace. You give me your best effort because I understand exercise is challenging. Me losing over 275 pounds, I know it's hard to move when you're first starting out. And if you ain't exercised in a hot minute, baby, is it gonna be a tough again? Okay, but that's okay because we're gonna do it anyway, right? Let me adjust the chair and we're gonna get going in just a second. Now make sure you guys have something to drink and all that fun stuff, okay? Because you're gonna need it. Sorry, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Yeah, y'all ready? Sorry, guys. So we have TikTok up top, we have Facebook right here, and we have the YouTubers down here. So are y'all ready? Because y'all already know what I'm looking for to know that y'all ready, okay? Yes, I'm being a little sassy because I'm just getting in my funk. Because let me tell you something, doing seated cardio gives me something that I need more than ever. And I've had a day, and I know exercise is going to release the endorphins that I need to make myself feel better. Are we ready? Let's go. I'm going to hit this chair, and we're going to get this party going, okay? I did just scream, but I'm okay. I promise I'm okay. I'm okay. See if I can do this. I'm trying to get it to adjust. We're about to see if this is going to work or not. Probably not. Oh, Lil, look at that. Okay. Yay. Why am I sitting over here clapping like I'm a baby? Thank you guys for tuning in. Our first exercise tonight is going to be the reach and step. Now, y'all about to see me probably be squinting and looking like a loony bin because I can't read my own writing from all the way up here because I don't have my eyeglasses. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to do the reach and step. To do a reach and step, you're going to do this. Or if it is too much for you to do the step, what I need you to do instead is simply reach. Reach. Okay? But at the end of the day, I need you to go as hard as you can. Don't stop. Again, if you can't finish the exercise, go into quick feet or do something to just keep your heart rate going, okay? Because I do intervals, so it's important to keep that heart rate going. Let me get my timer pulled up, and we are going to get this party started. All right, we got 30 seconds. Reach and step. Let's go. The quicker we try to move in these seated cardio exercises, the more our heart rate is going to increase. And baby, when we have a higher heart rate, we are burning calories. And when we burn calories, we burn fat. Yes. Good job. Thank you guys for sharing my content. Take your breather. Next is seated jog. To do the seated jog, you're going to do this or pump, 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 pump. Okay? But we got seated jog for 30 seconds starting now. Go at your own pace. Keep in mind, I've been doing seated cardio a little bit longer than some of you guys. So I don't expect you guys to keep up. I expect you guys to go at your own pace because we're all on different levels, and that's fine. You got this, though. Perfect. There we go. Take that breather. Next is going to be our seated jump rope. To do that, we have option 1, or we have option 2, bounce on those tippy toes. But let's go. We got one of those 2 exercises for 30 seconds, starting now. You got it. There we go. Perfect. Guess what's next? Take your breather. We've got quick feet next. Remember to do quick feet. If you can handle it, arms out in front of you. If not, keep them however is going to be comfortable for you. All right, babes, let's go ahead and knock out our quick feet. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Let's go. Good job. There we go. Perfect. Out and ups are next. Good job, guys. Take that breather. To do an out and up, you're going to start in the middle. You're going to go out, in, up, down. Repeat to yourself, out, in, up, down, as much as you need to get the exercise down. Then speed that exercise up, okay? We got 30 seconds, starting now. Under leg jacks is next. You got it. And shout out to Denise for my XC trim. Take your breather. So to do an under leg jack, what you're going to do is you're going to start up here, under your leg, up. But if you can't, you're going to do this right here. Keep that core tight. Now, I know it might be difficult, but baby, no excuses. We got this, all right? We have 30 seconds, under leg jacks, starting now. Good job, guys. I hope that you guys know that, like, you are so loved. Like, I haven't even met half of y'all, but I know for a fact we've made one of the best platforms/families in the whole entire little system, whatever you want to call it. Take your breather. Up next, obliques. We've got option 1, option 2, option 3. Keep that core tight up here, okay? You can do it. But you pick one of those exercises. Give me your best effort for 30 seconds, starting now. There we go. Thank you, whoever sent me stars. I appreciate that so much. Keep it going. Yes. Take your breather, baby. Now, up next is going to be our battle ropes. To do a battle rope, this is it. Tell me that ain't easy. That's easy, right? So you got to do it for a minute. Okay? But we just got 30 seconds. Let's go. You got this, baby. Well, I got hair in my eyeball. Keep it moving. All right, there we go. There we go. That's it. Okay. Take your breather. So up next is going to be that leg raise, okay? So to do the leg raise, this is how you're going to do it. You can either do option 1, don't let your feet touch the floor, or I understand, especially me coming from such a big size, coming from over 500 plus pounds, sometimes it's really hard for us to sit here and constantly do that. So if you're just starting out or you need an easier method, this is how you can do it instead, okay? Hold on to the back of your chair for support. Bring that knee up, down, up, down, okay? But go at your own pace. Again, you can do the whole up, down with both feet. If you need to hit the floor to help you, that's okay too. Challenge yourself, but certainly don't cheat yourself, okay? But let's go. We have leg raises for 30 seconds, Starting now. Let's go. And I know today even though I've had like a super stressful day, I went through and I was just reading some of my comments because as many of you guys know, I came to a bigger city trying to DoorDash to make some money today. I sat for 2.5 hours and nothing happened. So that's why I'm at my friend's house tonight. But anyway, I like signed up for Instacart and all that other kind of stuff. But while I was down waiting in those hours, I went through and I was reading some comments that y'all, take your breather, that y'all left me. Up next is going to be your tapsies. To do that, you're going to do this, okay? But you go at your own pace. So let's go ahead and knock out our tapsies. We have tapsies for 30 seconds, starting now. But I've seen a question. I can't remember who asked it. I've seen a lot. But they asked me what my goal was. All that kind of stuff. In summary, my goal, because it was like, what's your goal? Because social media isn't necessarily working or some sort like that for you. Like something to that effect. Take your breather. Knee slice or slam is next. To do that, you're going to do knee slice, or knee slam, okay? But we've got 30 seconds, whichever one works for you, starting now. But I've seen that comment, and I want to say this. I'm still working a job. Everybody's asking me about Chick-fil-A. I will say this. I can't remember how many times I've actually said it, and I'm not trying to be mean and saying what I'm saying. But Chick-fil-A shut down in October because they are getting remodeled. So when they shut down on the university campus that I work on, I was transferred to the cafeteria. Take your breather. Up next is a cross punch kick. To do that, you have option 1, option 2, knee up, or option 3, cross punch, okay? So you choose one of those 3 options. We're going to knock it out for 30 seconds, starting now. But anyways, they put me in the cafeteria. Well, we got laid off before Christmas because all the students went home. I'm supposed to return to work next week, but in this whole process, I've still had to find a way to make ends meet, and I've tried. So that's why I came out and was doing all this kind of stuff. But everybody's asked me what happened with Chick-fil-A. It will open back up in March, but during this time, I've also put in several applications as well. Take your breather. Up next is going to be a shoulder press with an optional leg raise. So to do that, you can do this or this. Okay? So choose one of those 2 options. We're going to knock it out. So we got 30 seconds, starting now. The reason why I like to do a leg raise with a shoulder press is because it increases my abdominal use. Okay? But anyways, I have applied to several jobs that will pay me more money than what I currently make, which is $11 an hour at the Chick-fil-A that I work at. So I've applied for several positions during this break, simply trying to improve myself. But take your breather. Our next exercise is our hip abductor. What you're going to do, you're going to scoot to the edge of your seat, butterfly your legs out, and come back in. Out, in. But while you're doing that, what you're doing is you're squeezing your butt cheeks. Okay? So let's go ahead and do our hip abductors. We have 30 seconds starting now. But that's where I'm at. I'm giving my best effort. I was making a lot more money at one point with social media, but I got a real job, as everybody requested. And I'm simply going through a learning process. Life is nothing but a learning process. Yes, it kind of stinks sometimes, and it sucks, and I know we're all going through something. I know we all are. I cannot tell you how many stories that I get poured into me every day, and I wish I had the ability to fix everything. Take your breather. Because that's how I am. When I say that I care about other people and trying to help them, that's my goal. I don't care that I do care that I'm sitting over here struggling immensely. Let's go on ahead and start back at the top. We've got our reaching steps for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's go. Now, I do say that sometimes I don't care necessarily about my situation, but I really do. But at the end of the day, there's literally not a price in the world that can top getting the messages that I get from you guys saying, hey, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for doing seated cardio. You give me so much hope. You motivate me. You inspire me. Whatever the situation may be, I could not tell you how many times, take your breather, I get your messages, and it is exactly when I need it. Like today, I got so many messages, and I've literally fought tears all day long because I have just been, you guys know when you come to a point where you're just so exhausted and overwhelmed with being an adult, you just sometimes want to throw your hands up and be like, I don't know what else to do, God. Take the reins. But then sometimes we're sitting here and we want to take back over. It don't work that way. But let's do our jog. We've got 30 seconds, seated jog, starting now. But at the end of the day, that's why I don't stop. That's why I show up. And even though I've had a rough day, I knew today, while I was sitting there waiting to DoorDash, waiting to do Instacart, waiting to do all this stuff, I knew I had to work out regardless of how I felt mentally today. Because I knew if I worked out, I would feel better. Because there's never been a workout that I've done, even on my bad days, that I regret. Me already working out, I'm already feeling better. Talking and encouraging you guys makes me feel better. Take your breather. Because I know life is challenging. I know it sucks a lot of times, and the sting of life sometimes is one of the most painful things that we got to go through. But those stings sometimes make us a lot tougher, and without all of these trials and tribulations, we would not be who we are. But let's do these jump ropes. We got 30 seconds, starting now. So I hope if you are going through a trial or a tribulation, or you feel like you have all of your life, because I certainly feel like I have sometimes. From the moment I feel like I popped out my mama's womb, I was feeding myself Twinkies and trying to emotionally cope with food. And then I got to be over 500 pounds. And then I've battled my weight my entire life. But you know what? I've not stopped yet. Take your breather. Because I've really learned that stopping gets us nowhere. It doesn't. And sometimes it's a lot easier to just stop and give up. But if we stop and give up, we're never going to get to the beautiful other side that we deserve so much. But let's do these quick feet. We've got 30 seconds of quick feet starting now. But I hope that if you are going through something, I hope you know that you are not alone. If you feel like you have nobody and you feel like there's no one in the world to listen to you, please hit my inbox. Please inbox one of us. If any of you guys want to do that too, go for it. Because that's what this is. I even have a group called Nataushia's Positive Zone. I'm going to start really interacting a whole lot more. I actually have a group chat specifically for that account. Take your breather. But I am going to start doing a lot more with that. Because I know that there are days that we want someone to talk to. Maybe we're having a bad day and you just need a minute to figure out what to do. That's what I'm going to do. But let's do these out and ups. We've got 30 seconds of out and up starting now. But if you are interested in joining my group, it is free. Everything I do is free. Everything I do is free. I don't charge for anything. But if you want to join, that group is on my Facebook. So you'll have to find it on Facebook. You are more than welcome. And I know that it might blow up tonight, but I promise I will add every single one of you guys in there. I know I have an admin as well. Her name is Sandy Tuttle. She has helped me since the beginning. Take your breather. So if I'm not going to let you in, she will, and that's okay. But I want to do different things this year. I want to be positive. I want to change the world. I want to show the world that there's more to life than what we sometimes do. But Let's do our under leg jacks. We have 30 seconds under leg jacks starting now. Let's go. But I want to be able to establish a place that's safe, a place that everybody feels welcome, because a lot of times we don't feel welcome. We don't feel like we belong, whether it be because of the color of our skin, the size, or our sexual orientation, our religious beliefs, whatever it may be. I want everyone to be welcome on my platforms, because let me tell you something. This world's an ugly place, an absolutely ugly place. Take your breather. But I don't want ugly on my platforms, because I've seen enough ugly. You've seen enough ugly. We have all seen enough ugly in our life. So if we only get an hour of positivity together, that's going to be more positivity than we would have had without it. And that's what I'm on. So that's my goal. But anyway, let's do our obliques. We have 30 seconds of obliques starting now. Now, you might ask how often I do seated cardio live. I go live every Monday through Thursday currently at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, occasionally I will do a pop-up workout on weekends if I feel led, but right now I'm trying my hardest to earn money and save up money, because I have none. So I'm trying to DoorDash and do things of that nature on weekends. Take your breather, so that I can get myself to the Cheers Choice Awards, because I'm trying to save up and get myself taken care of with all my other stuff that I've got going on right now too. But this is what we have to do. We have to be adults and we have to be grown-ups, and that's just what I'm doing. But let's do our battle ropes. We have 30 seconds of them bad boys starting now. Let's go. But you guys are absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that you guys come through to do seated cardio with the seated cardio queen. Now, I will let you know, if at any time I ever have to cancel a live, you can watch on my Facebook, and I will let you guys know. But after I make a post on Facebook, what I'll do is I'll screenshot it and I'll put it on my TikTok story. Okay? But I'll always have, take your breather, I've always got seated cardio recordings. So I have a YouTube account. I have a Facebook account. It is under my name, Nataushia Olivia. It is spelled with the whole entire alphabet, and that's fine. Thank you, Mama. Let's do our leg raises. We have 30 seconds of leg raises starting now. But you guys can always access some form of routine, even if I'm not working out. So just because I'm not here doesn't mean that you can't do it too, okay? So let's do it together. Always, okay? You got it. I will say, when you point your toes kind of upward, it engages those muscles a lot more. Good job. Take that breather. All right. So up next is tapsies. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated. And thank you guys for always listening to my nonsense, because y'all the best listeners. Y'all ready? Let's go. We've got 30 seconds. Tapsies starting now, babies. So remember, it's just like this, but you go at your own pace. Guys, we are almost done with our second round of 3, okay? So keep pushing, because, baby, we about done. Y'all are doing phenomenal. And I hope that you are proud of yourselves, because I'm certainly proud of y'all. Take your breather, baby. Up next is the knee slice or knee slam. Y'all about ready? We're going to shred this core up this year, okay? I hope y'all ready, because I'm about to go super hard. I got about 60 more pounds I want to drop. 60. And we're going to drop our pounds together. But let's do this knee slice or slam. We got 30 seconds starting now. You got it. Put in that work, because baby, it is worth it, because you're worth it. You've always been worth it. And don't you forget that. No matter what anyone says to you, no matter how many people question you or what you do or how you are, baby, let's go. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our cross punch kick, okay? Now, if you are new, just hopping on, whatever, my name is Nataushia. I am considered the seated cardio queen. 32 years old from Central Kentucky, and I go live every Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I state otherwise. But right now, it is time for us to do this cross punch kick. We have 30 seconds starting now. But I will say, if you have missed all of my modifications, I do those in the first round during our breather. We do 30 seconds of exercise. I don't care how many reps you do. All I care is that you give me your best effort and you go at your own pace. All right. Then we do a 10-second breather, and in that 10 seconds, I'll show you guys modifications. So if you pop on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you won't miss it. Take your breather. Woo! Shoulder press, leg raise. Well, shoulder press with an optional leg raise is next. You don't have to do the leg raise, but it is completely up to you, okay? But make sure you keep your arms parallel with the floor. We got 30 seconds of that exercise starting now. Let's go. And what I do is I kind of flex my shoulder blades, my arms, everything, because that helps engage my muscles. So go, baby. Go, baby. You got it. You got it. That's it. Perfect. You didn't think you could do seated cardio, didn't you? And look at you go. I'm so proud of you. Take your breather. Because, honey, baby, you earned it. And next is going to be that hip abduction. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you guys for sharing my videos. Thank you guys for doing all that you do. But right now, thank you for doing these hip abductors for 30 seconds with me, okay? Let's go. We got 30 seconds starting now. So butterflies, squeeze those glutes. Butterflies, squeeze those glutes. Let's go. You got it. Whew. But a lot of y'all ask me, how did you stay motivated? How did you do this? How did you do that? Guys, it's not so much being motivated. It's not so much anything like that. It's not determination, motivation, whatever. It's simply doing it. Take your breather. Because sometimes people use those words to say, oh my gosh, I wish I had your motivation. Oh my gosh, I wish I had your determination. You do have it. It's simply the fact that you need to decide when you are ready to actually utilize it. Because you got it. It's in you. You have all the tools. So let's do these reaching steps, babe. We got 30 seconds of reaching steps starting now. Let's go. But I mean that. You literally have every tool within you. I can tell you everything you need to do, but it is up to you to do it. I can sit here and eat a salad every day for lunch with chicken and all these other things and have healthy meals. And people will look at me and say, I can't do that. You're speaking it into existence. Stop speaking negativity into your life, because, baby, the more you say, I can't do this or I can't do that, take a breather. That's what's going to happen. And I'm not trying to be ugly. I'm being real. But if you sit there and you see somebody and they're eating healthy, they're doing this, don't say, I wish I could do that. Say, I can do that too. Then you'll start to believe it. Then you'll start to do it eventually when you're ready. But for this job, we got 30 seconds starting now. Up next is our jump rope. This is our third and final session. Here doing seated cardio with the seated cardio queen. Shout out to my friend for letting me use their living room as well. There we go. And it is breather time, baby. Take that breather. But if you guys ever feel led, just simply hit the share button, because the more that you guys get my stuff out there, that's free for you to do. Just spread it. Free. It helps me. It does. And I thank you guys for when you do those things for me. But let's do these jump ropes for right now. We have 30 seconds of those, starting now. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate you guys. And I know you guys say that you appreciate what I do for y'all too, but sometimes I don't feel like I do enough. But let me tell you this, if the Lord ever decides to bless me monetarily or in any other way than this, baby, no hold barred, because I'm going to tell you something. I love to bless people. Take your breather. Because there's nothing more beautiful than to see somebody that's been struggling, that needs help, and then to be able to help them and take that weight off their shoulders, to see the look in their eyes of relief and a sense of peace. I live for that. I love that because it makes my heart happy. That's who I am. But let's do these quick feet, okay? We have 30 seconds of quick feet starting now. What am I doing with my drink? Y'all, I be moving my drink around whenever we be working out, so I'll start at the left and it'll be on the right, or then it'll be under my back, and I'm like, goodness gracious. But I hope that whenever I talk to y'all, y'all really hear me. Like, I really do. I know I'm not a professional, but I know that I've been through a lot of things in my 32 years of existence. I've dealt with a lot of trauma. I've been in and out of situations that honestly could have taken me out. But I'm here to say this. Take your breather. Going through all of the things that I've gone through, it's also made me see the type of person that I am and the type of things that I'm no longer willing to accept or tolerate. But let's go ahead and do our out and ups. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. Okay? But because of that, I hope that you guys understand you deserve to be respected. You deserve to be loved completely and wholly. You don't deserve to be in half situations. You know what I mean when I'm saying this. You deserve to be loved and be poured into just as you're pouring into everybody else. And if you feel like you need to get into a different situation or get out of a situation, you are too scared, or you feel like you need prayer, you feel like you need something, take a breather. Please know that you are not alone. Please know that I know that it's not easy to pick everything up that you have and just go and start over. I know that it's not easy. Let's go on ahead and do our under leg jacks. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. I know it's not easy to go and start over. 100%. But guys, when you sometimes start over, that's exactly what you need to rediscover who you are, because a lot of times when we're in situations, whether it be friendships, relationships, family situations, whatever, when we are in those moments of trying to please somebody else and make them happy, a lot of times we lose sight of what makes us happy, what makes us feel good. Take your breather. So even though I have gone through this journey of having to start over, even though it has been painful, it has sucked, it has been hard, it has had me in tears more times than I can count on my hands and toes, it's also worth it. There's so much beauty that can be found within trying to learn yourself all over again. And I hope that you know that. Okay? But let's do our obliques. We have 30 seconds of obliques starting now. Let's go. But I know if I can do this, even though I'm struggling, even though it's hard, even though my depression kicks in sometimes, I know for a fact anybody can do this too. It's all a thing of choosing what you want. Okay? But I hope at the end of the day, I hope that you choose to want to respect and love yourself completely and understand you deserve the world too. Take your breather. Because no matter how ugly this world is, you really are a beautiful soul. No matter what anyone says to you, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done, we accept you. I hope that you understand that. But let's go ahead and do our battle ropes. We have 30 seconds of battle ropes starting now. Let's go. As I'm sweating and wiping my sweat off. Make sure y'all staying hydrated, okay? We got it. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for sharing this. I appreciate y'all. There we go. There we go. Keep putting in that work, baby. You got it. Up next is going to be our leg raises. Take your breather. Thank you guys for being here with me, for real. I don't think you guys understand how much this little hour of my life means to me. I don't know how much it means to you guys, but I know what it means to me. But let's go on ahead and knock out our... I think we're doing battle ropes. Are we doing battle ropes? I don't remember. But we're going to do battle ropes again anyways. If we already did, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I just had a brain fart and forgot where we were. We got battle ropes for 30 seconds. And if we already did it, so sorry. But a little extra working out ain't going to hurt you. Plus, this is an easy one. This is an easy one. So it's okay if we've already done it once. If not, then you're fine. I think we already did do this once. Because up next is our leg raises. There we go. Take your breather, baby. Leg raises are next. All right, let's do our leg raises. We have 30 seconds of our leg raises starting now. Push through it. I know it hurts, but you can do this. I promise. You got it. There we go. Keep pushing. If you can't finish this, don't stay still. Keep that heart rate up and going, okay? I know this is a challenging exercise, but you can do this. But you can take your breather now, baby. We got taxis next. Let's do our taxis, okay? We have 30 seconds starting now. Go your own pace. You got it. Perfect. And take your breather. Up next is going to be our knee slice or knee slam. Perfect job tonight, guys. For real. I know sometimes exercise can be challenging, but you guys are absolutely doing it. Let's go on ahead and do our knee slice or knee slam. We've got 30 seconds of that exercise starting now. Let's go, babe. You got it. You got it. There you go. You do that knee slicer. Yes. I just love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for real. I don't think y'all understand how much you guys make my day better. So thank you. Take your breather. Now up next is going to be our cross punch kick. Yay. Y'all ready? We've got 30 seconds of our cross punch kick starting. Now, let's go. Try and keep your core tight. Remember, if you can't do the kick, you can do a knee up. If you can't do either, baby, do a cross punch. You got it. Keep that core tight. Perfect. Take your breather. All right, so up next is going to be our shoulder press, all right? With that leg raise that is 100% optional. We have 30 seconds of that exercise starting now. You got it. Thank you guys so much for being such a beautiful family for all of us. Like, seriously, you guys have created such an amazing atmosphere, and I love it. Thank you guys for being so amazing to one another. And me too, but thank you. Hip abductors are next. Take that breather. We got 10 seconds, and we got one last exercise, then we'll do our stretches, okay? All right, guys, it is time for the hip abductors. We have 30 seconds, starting now. Make sure you squeeze those booty cheeks, baby. Now, if you have not worked out with me before, or it's been a while since you have worked out, I will let you know, I like to have all of my stretches seated because I understand not everybody can stand. Not everybody has the ability to stand and stretch with us. So catch your breath for a second, okay? But the reason why I do that is because I know what it feels like to be excluded. I know what it feels like not to fit in. I know what it feels like to not feel accepted or welcome. But I want to make sure that this space is all inclusive and everybody feels like they can do anything that they want to in a sense when it comes to this seated cardio, okay? But let's go on ahead and stretch. What we are going to do first is we're going to take our left arm and pull it across our body like this, okay? Let's go, baby. But you are more than welcome to stretch more after we are finished. But I do stretches of our arms, stretches of our legs, and then I do a breathing stretch so we can kind of relax and things of that nature, and then we're all finished. But listen, I say this all the time, and I'll say it this time. Let's open those arms, cross over, cross out, cross under. What we're going to do now, right arm across our body as we just did. So let's do it. But listen, I'm always saying this every single time, and I'll say it every single time because I know I sometimes get new people, and that's good. I love it. I absolutely love it. But listen, I hope you know and you never forget that the scale will never dictate how worthy you are of anything. I know that I have lived my entire life thinking that. Let's open our arms, cross over, cross out, cross under. We're going to pull our left arm in behind our head like this. But I know myself, when I was heavier, I couldn't reach my arm like that always. So if you have that particular situation, that's okay. I'm going to show you a trick, okay? You're going to interlock your hands like so, and then pull it behind your head like this, okay? So you're going to pick whichever stretch best suits you on your skill level right now, and we're going to do it together, okay? Let's go. But anyways, I was really stressed out because today I went and seen my surgeon because I have had gastric sleeve surgery if you didn't catch that in the beginning. Today was like my 2-year follow-up type appointment, just kind of gauging what I'm doing, how I'm doing, all that kind of stuff. As you guys might know, it is time for us to open our arms, cross over, cross out, cross under, and then we're going to take our right arm, do the same thing, but pull it behind our head. Let's go. But I went, and I knew that I was going to possibly gain weight. The last time that I was in their facility, I weighed 261 pounds. That was in July. Today I weighed 263 pounds. I didn't realize that I knew that I was going to gain weight because of how I ate over the holidays. We're going to open our arms, cross over, cross out, and cross under. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do our legs. So I need you guys to keep your left foot on the floor, right leg, toes facing the sky. You're going to walk your way down and stretch the back of this leg. I will let you know that when you are doing this, if you pull your toe, if you can reach it, it's going to intensify the stretch on this right leg, okay? So let's go. But anyways, I was already mentally beating myself up because I knew that I was going to gain weight because I had like a half-pound Reese's cup. Like I ate and done things during the holidays because that's just what I do. I've lost over 275 pounds. So I was like, you know what? I live every holiday. And I even told my surgeon that. But Monday, I started back on my routine where I track everything in my Veritastic app. We're going to come up, switch sides. So you're going to put your left leg out in front of you, right leg flat on the floor. We're going to go on ahead and stretch to this side. We have, let's go. But anyways, I really beat myself up. And mentally, that was another thing that really played a factor in how I felt today as well. On top of the fact that I struggled so much when I was trying to DoorDash and when I was trying to do everything else because literally none of my apps worked today. So I came to a city for like literally no reason, basically. But that's okay. Like there's a reason for everything. Let's come up. We're going to take both legs, put them in front of us now, okay? And we'll walk our way down. But as I'm telling you guys this, it's time for us to go down and do this one. But as I'm telling you guys this, it's not easy sometimes. It just ain't. But I haven't stopped. But I know at the end of the day, I've still lost more weight. I'm not over 500 pounds anymore. Let's come up. We're going to spread our legs because we're going to do a breathing exercise in just a second. But I'm not over 500 pounds anymore. Just like you're not at your heaviest weight anymore. And if you are, baby, that's okay because I promise the more work that you put in, you're going to reach your goals if you don't give up on yourself. And you're going to have moments where you relapse. You're going to have, I'll talk about this in a second. Let's do a breathing exercise. But you're going to inhale up, hold your breath right here. And then you're going to exhale down. We're going to do a total of 4 of these. So let's go, babe. One. 2. 3. 4. But listen, as I was saying, you're going to have moments that you potentially relapse. You're going to have moments that, let me move my thing. But you will have moments where you potentially relapse. You're going to have moments where, you do gain weight. Maybe you're going to stall out, whatever your situation is. I knew I was going to gain weight because I knew I was not eating how I needed to eat. I was eating candy. I was eating pizza. I was eating carbs. I was drinking chocolate milk. I had ice cream. I had brownies. Because even though I've had gastric sleeve surgery, I don't have any sensitivity. Like, that's one thing that I can say that I have been blessed with since surgery is, like, I have no sensitivity. I can do whatever in a sense. Now, I will occasionally get dumping syndrome, and if you don't know what that is, you don't want to know what it is. I promise. It's absolutely miserable. But I only get that a few times. But what I did is I knew how I was going to do over the holidays, okay? So I already had a plan in place. I already knew, and I was already thinking of the fact that I was going to go on ahead and reincorporate meat into my diet so that I could reduce my, expenses because I have struggled all of this time. And I knew that I was going to make changes within my lifestyle as well because I was drinking chocolate milk. I was drinking milkshakes. I was literally enjoying every single thing that I didn't need to enjoy, but I did. And I absolutely have got back in gear because I'm here to tell you guys, like, I do feel lighter since I started working out Monday. But at the end of the day, if you have a plan set in place and you figure out everything, you're going to be okay. And, like, even though I told my surgeon and I told the nurses in there, I was like, yeah, I did what I wanted. I ate how I wanted over the holidays, all that kind of stuff. The fact that my surgeon looked at me and he said, when you came into my office, I didn't think that you were going to lose weight. And then to have them say, oh, you guys are like, I can't remember what the term was that they used, but they were like saying how proud they were of me, etc., etc. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, to sit here and have so many people in my life call me fat, tell me I'm never going to lose weight, ask me if I'm ever going to lose weight, ask me if I'm working on my health, ask me if I'm doing this, ask me if I'm doing that when it comes to my weight. To have someone again tell me, I did not think that you were going to lose weight. And then for me to basically, in a sense, I don't want to say it like this, but in a sense, this is what it is. It's like I slap people in the face and been like, yo, I did it anyways. So if I can sit here and I can do this no matter all of the situations that we may endure or face, I know that you can too, because I'm here to tell you right now, this platform that we have created is one of the most supportive and most beautiful platforms that I have ever got to witness. Now, there are several others like this, but thank you guys for being absolutely amazing, okay? And I can't see everything y'all are saying, but yes. Aw, I'm so proud of you guys too. Thank you, sister. God bless you too. I'm so grateful to have found a way I can take care of myself. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. But anyways, do you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns before I do get off of here? We will not be working out tomorrow, as I have said. I'm trying my best to go DoorDash and save up for Las Vegas when I go to the Cheers Choice Awards that you guys pushed me all the way to the top 5 for. You guys voted for me so much, and I can never thank you guys enough. I still, to this day, have no idea who nominated me. And I, like, if you guys can, I want to know, like, I really want to know who nominated me, because I want to personally thank you. Like, this might be a personal thank you, but I really want to know, like, who blessed me in this manner, because I never knew that this could be one of my possibilities. So if y'all want to know what my goal is, if y'all want to know what I want out of life, it is to change as many lives as I possibly can and inspire as many people that I can. Because I know weight loss isn't easy. I know life is tough. But I know when we don't give up, we can go so much further and accomplish way more than what we ever set out to. But you guys have a blessed and wonderful night. Okay, I'm going to hop off of here. Go get a nice little share and try and relax a little bit. Relax a little bit. Thank you all so much for working out tonight, because whenever I tell you all I feel better, I really do. Like, I'm smiling now, and I have, like, even though I feel like I could cry right now because I'm just stressed and overwhelmed with all that I'm dealing with. Thank you. For real. Good night, guys. Good night, Courtney. Good night, Ida. Thank you for saying you love me in black. Joanna, you sleep well tonight. You got us and we got you. Oh, I love y'all. Now we'll go up later on after I pop off and log off and get all situated and stuff. And I will go through and read some of our messages from tonight, okay? Remember, it's not what you do between Christmas and New Year's. It's what you do between New Year's and Christmas that makes a difference. Keep up the amazing work. You are beautiful, baby. We are all beautiful. So I don't know what you were talking about. We are all beautiful. Good night, guys. You are welcome, Mrs. Let me see what this one is. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you so much. Buenas noches. You guys have a great and wonderful night, okay? Mi habla poquito español, but you know, whatever. You guys have a blessed night and know that you guys are absolutely loved, okay? Bye for now. See y'all next time. Bye, YouTube. I'm saying bye to YouTube first. I'm coming for